Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Over the last 30 hours or so, the people's opinion regarding XRP has drastically changed. There was first of all a very negative wave because we got some news that the SEC got their discovery granted, but just a little bit later, all of a sudden all that negativity turned into support as some other new documents came out. Having said that, guys, if you are enjoying these daily crypto updates and you want to help out the channel a little bit, make sure you press that like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And also, it's a smart idea to subscribe with the notification bell on so you're notified every single time that something happens. Now, Ripple scores another major victory against the SEC. This news website, I think, is a little bit new. They haven't done their stuff properly just quite yet, and the title is a little bit misleading. What is truthful, though, is that there's a couple of things which came out that are quite nice, and one of the ones being right here. SEC v. Ripple, the court grants in part the SEC's motion for additional depositions and denies SEC's request for documents post-dating the complaint. So that specific part here is the SEC was requesting XRP information from sales that were conducted after the SEC actually sued Ripple. They have been denied, and about Ripple's lobbying efforts and for documents from General Counsel and Deputy Counsel, ordered below. They basically just denied a whole lot of things, which is really, really good to see. A part has, of course, been granted, but as Jeremy Hogan puts it, let's quickly see if we can find that now here too. SEC's motion, granted, denied, 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 and I am getting a vibe from the judge that she is digging the fair notice defense, i.e., Ripple's fair notice defense is about the SEC's state of mind whether XRP is a security. This takes away a little sting from the 60-day extension, which again, people really, really bearish and negative about. Things have turned positive again because of all of this. And James also said, this is a good sign for the fair notice defense. Judge Netburn has made clear to the SEC yet again that the focus of that defense is on the activities of the SEC and not on Ripple. And I really like that because for a very good part, it is basically a question of, are we talking about, has the SEC warned properly enough, or are we talking about, did Ripple really know something? And the fair notice, again, is, in our opinion, not about what exactly Ripple thought. It doesn't really matter whatever they were thinking, because that's subjective. It is about what the SEC did to make them aware. Because it might be that they knew all along. Okay, that still doesn't mean you gave them fair notice about it, though. It still doesn't mean that you showed the public and showed people of ordinary intelligence that there was something wrong. Even though they might have known, it's not like they should have known, basically. Right? And that's, again, a really, really, really important point. Because this fair notice defense, a lot of people said that that's maybe what's going to get XRP through the win. All right? Just really making it pop off. So I'm really excited about that. Here's another one which came out. The individual defendants' motion for issuance of letter requests for international judicial assistance were granted. This is, in easy words, just them, the individuals, looking out for one of their own personal points in their motion to dismiss, which is basically that a lot of transactions took place outside the U.S. And again, the SEC is alleging that there's so much of a loss that, or let's say it differently. There's such and such violation that Ripple has done and the CEO and the co-founder have done. But it's about sales and transactions. And if they can prove that a large part of these transactions were done by non-U.S. citizens across the world, not in the U.S., then the SEC didn't have jurisdiction over that. And that's basically why they're contacting these people right now. You can see here, the letters for international assistance, called letters rogatory, were just formally issued by the court and picked up by Cleary, Gottlieb, Steen, and Hamilton LLP. And they will be served in the central authorities of the United Kingdom, of Great Britain, and Northern Ireland, the Cayman Islands, the British Virgin Islands, the Hong Kong, Singapore, Seychelles, Korea, and Malta. So that is what that one is all about. It's a pretty cool day, though. All right, a lot of cool information, a lot of cool parts, and even though, again, it started off really bearish, in the end, it actually wasn't that much so. To be honest with you, the price exactly says the opposite, but again, it is following Bitcoin to the dot. You might not see it just quite yet. You might not understand it, but trust me when I say that it's really following Bitcoin to the dot, and it'll most likely keep doing that for a little while. What we saw with Bitcoin was a huge strike upwards, right? We saw it break out to the upside, touching the 200 EMA, touching it for a second day, later breaking out a little bit, going towards the I don't know even what Fibonacci level this is, at about $41,500. We kind of hit that and came back down. Right now, it's going to depend on how we are going to close. At least in my opinion, it will. Because the way it currently stands, right now, well, if we actually close right here, it would be a little bit more bearish, but it still would suffice as just one first or one new higher high that we are making. And most likely then another higher low before, again, kind of moving on forward like this. Like that you're going to be moving like this from here on forward again. Just higher highs and higher lows basically from here on forward. So you don't have to always consecutively go up. No, one little dip and just kind of falling back down because you're retesting is always fine. It just depends on how low it goes and how low it's going to close. Because, I mean, there's still quite a lot of hours in this day. We can see a lot of negativity still as it goes on. And, of course, I've said before, you don't have to watch XRP on its own too much right now. I mean, on a 1 hour, you can see RSI is extremely, extremely low. Let's see on the 1 day. It's actually quite neutral, but no. Whatever this is going to do, there's actually a little bit of a triangle form. You can actually see that one in it already. What is most important for XRP right now is just to watch for Bitcoin. No triangle that you're going to draw in here is actually going to have too much significance in my opinion, because if Bitcoin breaks out or Bitcoin comes back down, XRP is going to follow suit anyway. It is only if Bitcoin has really chosen its direction that we can confirm that, which is going to happen right now. We can again start analyzing XRP specifically and make some more money with that, but no. XRP is, however, looking a little bit worse than Bitcoin is. Most altcoins are in the same fashion, because again, Bitcoin is making some higher highs right now. Well, XRP is actually not doing that too much. It didn't recover as significantly as Bitcoin did. Then, XRP lawsuit update. Did the court just deliver a big blow to the SEC's case? I want to quickly state why a lot of people are saying this. It's basically because the 60... Uh-oh. Did I mess up my microphone just now? Let's hope that the mic is still working and you guys can still hear me. No, but basically a lot of people are saying this, that there's a big blow to the oh wait, let's actually see, there's two sides. I thought it said Ripple. It's to the SEC's case. Okay, so this one actually is about the fact that Ripple got so many things granted, or the other way around, the SEC got so many things denied just now. Okay, well, actually two explanations then. So was there a big blow to Ripple, or was there a big blow to the SEC? Well, you might say there was a big blow to Ripple, mostly because they got granted, again, the SEC got granted, the 60-day extension. You can call this the other side by saying there was a big blow to the SEC because, well, they were trying to discover a lot of stuff. That's why they wanted this extension. But since the judge denied so many things that they wanted to discover, you might actually start to wonder exactly what they gained from this extension in the end of things. So it actually turned out to be very, very neutral. And that's, I think, also why Jeremy Hogan is tweeting this out. Because partially, it's about the fair notice defense, right? A part of that is really nice. However, another part of it, again, my own opinion would be that since they got denied so many new things, what exactly would they be discovering? Or at least they've gotten so many requests now denied that I mean, the whole 60-day extension is kind of stupid now, because if they have nothing more to, to research. We were kind of scared mostly about this specific point about, let's quickly see it here. Post-dating the complaint documents. We were most scared about that one because at first now, the fair notice defense, right? It is basically about, did the SEC give you enough reason to suspect you couldn't do something? Now, if the SEC got given the permission to also look at transactions and see everything from after the lawsuit started, then obviously the SEC could say that, well, we gave you a lawsuit, so you knew. At least you knew now. Since the judge denied that, again, we are kind of coming back to the fairness defense because she most likely thinks that, well, the fairness defense is has to kind of stay in play here for all transactions beforehand. And what they're doing afterwards, that's a completely different case, completely different subject. It's all about what you were doing before you started suing. And that might also be another kind of circumvention or kind of countermeasure towards the SEC just kind of fishing for new info, because that's kind of what they did with all these requests right now, right? They're just trying to fish for some new info to hook Ripple with, because I've told you guys before, I don't think they really have too much. I really, really don't think so. And again, this might be purely for that reason. Let's quickly see what else we have open. Ether and XRP suffered dip, crypto movers and shakers. Now, to be honest, every crypto dipped just now. XRP lawsuit, court's latest ruling means the case is going to end. Here's when. It's not the truth. That's not the truth at all. Here, let's quickly see. At the time of writing, the implications of Judge Knepper's ruling on the present motion were also being realized by many in the community, while Jeremy Hogan tweeted, not unexpected, but this will push the entire case back 60 days. That would mean, quick calculations, summary judgment sometime in December/January. Absent a settlement, this case is going to end in early 2022. Okay. So that's, again, not really factual. It's just a prediction because it could still end earlier. It could still end later. You never really know, right? But most likely early 2022 then, if it just goes through the normal procedure. It's just been extended by 2 months. That's basically what it's all about. Let's see if we have anything else. Court grants permission to Ripple's CEO and co-founder to seek international judicial assistance. Basically explaining, once more, to the SEC that they don't have jurisdiction for a lot of things. That's what it is about, in my opinion. And Ripple's price analysis, XP range bound around 85 cents, big moving bound. No. Not too important. You can clearly see that it's not looking that amazing at all, to be honest with you. But it's going to be moving by Bitcoin, so I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to make a move, and then this one will just follow suit, which is not a worry. And then if XRP is deemed a security, Ethereum might be next in line, fierce market players. I also firmly think so. But that is something we'll cover a little bit later today, because the whole Ethereum debacle, I said it over on Twitter, and there were a lot of people who are really against me. Now, it's kind of funny how things are changing, huh? When people make articles about it, it's like, oh, yeah, facts. Well, when I tweeted it out a couple of days ago, people were really hating on me. But all right, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. It is freaking hot outside, man. Holy smokes.